Hello again, everyone. I'm Paul the Nitro Scholars. Welcome once again to another edition of the Nitro Corner. Today is Friday, and that means it is time for the Impact Report. Last night's Impact was just pretty interesting, to say the very least. It opened up some of the highlights, some of the best points of it last night were, of course, the opening 20-minute monologue. I mean, they really pushed this last night. First, Sting came up there with the brand new TNA World Heavyweight Championship. It looks good. It looks sweet. It looks professional. Kudos to Sting for doing that. He called out Hogan and Bischoff and delivered a shoot-style promo, as far as I could tell, talking about money, power, and greed, and how they used that to influence these younger wrestlers to join Immortal. That was an excellent promo by the Stinger. Of course, Hulk Hogan responded by blaming Jeff Hardy for the title loss this past Sunday at Victory Road. Watch out for something interesting that happened between Jeff Hardy and Immortal in the next coming weeks. Then Bully Ray comes out there. Now wants to interject himself in a pay-per-view capacity after losing to Tommy Dreamer this past Sunday at Victory Road. Now he wants to be a part of the main event type scenario for the world's title. I don't know whether that's going to work or not. We'll just have to see what happens. Called Sting selfish and said he would never escape Hogan's shadow. That's an interesting topic. I might put that on there for the Nitro Opinion on Monday. I'm really debating that right now. And of course, Fortune comes out there and says they got Sting's back 100%. And Bully Ray had a comment says that Styles is breastfeeding from Dixie Carter. A little sting at AJ Styles. Then, of course, the best promo man in professional wrestling, Mr. Anderson, comes out there once again delivering the promo of the week. Typically, he calls himself an asshole, and he is proud of it. He calls Hogan Terrence. Stick one in that pipe, Hogan, and smoke it, son. Mr. Anderson, once again, the big promo of the week. Killer promo. That led, of course, to Eric Bischoff announcing the four-way main event between AJ Styles, Bully Ray, Rob Van Dam, and Mr. Anderson. Another highlight was Kurt Angle presenting a present for the Jarretts for truce. Turns out to be a guitar. Well, Kurt decided to use that present to his own advantage. He knocked out Jeff Jarrett and challenged him to the cage match at Lockdown. That is going to be a stiff contest. Kurt Angle is definitely going to get medieval on Jeff Jarrett's ass. Can't wait for that. Another point here is another main point made last night was the TNA Knockout Division title match. Once again, in quick fashion, Madison Rayne scores a victory over Alicia Flash, that's her name. Mickie James come out there, and now it is set for Lockdown. Inside a steel cage, title versus hair. Mickie James's hair versus the knockout title held by Madison Rayne. That is going to be real interesting. Remember, that is not the first time we've seen a woman get her head shaved on television. And if I were Victoria, I would tell Madison Rayne, I did the same, Molly Holly did the same thing in 2004. She didn't like it, so might want to remind her of that. And then, of course, the one thing that really ticked me off was the Pope with this healing promo and these fat jokes. You know, I'm about a little sick and tired of these fat jokes. If it's not professional wrestling, it's something else. Hey, we're fat. Get over it. Will you please just get the bleep over it? Pope come out there and said, oh, I can't heal you because you're fat. Even God can't do that. Hey, Pope, kiss my rear end and stop with these fat jokes. Trust me, one more time, you will feel the wrath of the Nitro. I am sick of it. Fat jokes, whatever. It was the stupidest promo I've ever seen. The main event, of course, was the four-way matchup. It was a double pin. Mr. Anderson and RVD pinned each other, but that was not the highlight. The highlight was AJ Styles getting powerbombed through a table by Bully Ray. AJ Styles had to be taken out on a stretcher. We'll know more about AJ Styles' condition in the coming weeks here on TNA. All in all, it was a very good show, except for the fat jokes made by the Pope, and I don't appreciate that not one bit. Mr. Anderson once again delivering the killer promo, once proving why he should be the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Well, that's it for this edition of the Nitro Corner. I'll be back later tonight for part 1 of our weekend report, the SmackDown report. Until then, I'm Paul the Nitro Skivers. We'll see you next time.